welcome to another episode of After the Elimination Zone. It was another dramatic episode we saw from last week's Minecraft Elimination Zone when Guy spat on Rhys's face, and got 2 warnings over his rivalry with Rhys. We'll be talking to Rhys's parents later, but first I'm with the 4th eliminatee, Michelle. Michelle, I'm sorry about your elimination. How are you now?
Like a miserable git, that's what. I thought I was going to make it to the merge, but I didn't. I wanted to stay in the game as long as I didn't get the money, but I would never get it. I don't even know why I was eliminated. Most people said that the first 3 eliminates were men, so that's why they chose me to be eliminated, which doesn't make any sense. The viewers don't even understand my personal life. I am a low-income woman, but they just don't care about my struggles and vote me off for no reason. This is just not fair.
I know it's not fair, but this is an elimination. You know how it works. Anyway, how was your time in the game?
Fine, I guess. Everything was going so smoothly. I tried to handle the Guy Rhys debacle, and I tried my best to stay in the game, but no, I was out. I enjoyed all these people who were there for me during my time in the game, and I especially loved this game. I got to compete in many fun challenges, and I'm proud to have all my teammates to support me, good or bad, in sickness and health. This was the only time I was ever happy, me appearing in a reality show and befriending with my teammates. I really am going to miss these great times in the game, and I will always root for my friends.
Alright, let's talk about your life. So I heard that you are a low-income contestant, and you only chose to compete in this show for money. Is that right?
Yes. Coming from a poor neighborhood is not my type, and I know that. I have struggled with the balance of my money for a couple of years now. I tried my best to save my bank account from collapsing, but it wasn't that successful. One day, I had a perfect life until all of a sudden, I got an email from Eon. It said that if I didn't pay the energy bills within 3 weeks, they would shut down the electricity. I then said, it can wait, and all I did within the next 3 weeks was work and work. The next day, when I got home, I realized that the lights were out, and I couldn't see a thing. I thought it was an electric fault, but no, it wasn't. Eon shut off the electricity because I didn't pay the bills, and yes, it was all my fault. If I paid them sooner, the electricity would still be working.
Gosh, that's awful.
But it doesn't stop there. I moved to a new house in July, which my boyfriend Tristan has been building since 4 months ago. When I moved there, I thought I could start a new life with better money and life, but what came in the mail in October was something I'm very scared about. OTP Bank wrote an email to me and said that my bank account could be terminated within the next 7 days because I didn't pay the bills. I panicked and cried desperately, and I tried to pay the bills but it was too late. My bank account is dead. I could never get my money back. So, I decided to compete in this reality show just so I could try to win the jackpot, but I ultimately lost, which is stupid. That's all I can say.
Thanks Michelle. Helpfully there is something we can do for you. Now, let's move on. Things are up and ready to go for this Saturday's episode of Minecraft Elimination Zone, as 7 contestants are up for the first elimination since the merge. Deborah, how are things going in the studio?
Hello Andrew, as you can see the seats are still empty, but it won't be like this for much longer as Claire, Charlene, Crystal, Warren, Cora, Rhys, and Guy are all up for elimination, and it's up to you, the viewers, to decide who should be eliminated. Production for the new episode will start tomorrow, and it is expected to premiere this Saturday night on Curriculum Minecraft. Stay tuned.
Thank you Deborah. Now, I'm with Rhys's parents as I talk to them about the Rhys-Guy feud. Mr. and Mrs. Stewart, thank you for coming to the program. What did you think of Guy spitting on Rhys?
I was obviously outraged when I saw Guy spitting on my own son. I don't even know why he did it. He just bashed him and treated him as if he was a school bully. That is just wrong, sick, and not to mention disgraceful. What he did to my son was nonsense and ridiculous.
I once thought that Guy and Rhys were just teammates. They were always friends, but when they lost the challenge, they just argued with each other like cats and dogs. What on earth were they thinking?
Guy should have never bullied my son in the first place, and if he didn't do that, none of this would have happened.
So do you have anything to say to him?
Guy, how dare you? What kind of man would spit on a child? Or my son for that matter? I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? You just humiliated my son, and he was very unhappy about it.
You should be ashamed of yourself for what you've done, and I hope you get voted off for that. Our son is worth 10 of you, and he's gonna win this game, not you. So just back off and stay away from my son. Hang up.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, we've run out of time, so that's the end of tonight's episode. Don't forget to see the new episode of Minecraft Elimination Zone premiering this weekend on Curriculum Minecraft, and we'll of course be back next week when we interview the next eliminated contestant. So, this has been Andrew Norris, thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Goodbye.